In this video, we will talk about Canvas Inbox, where you can communicate with your students. In the inbox, you will get messages for all of your students and all of your courses, which you can then filter out by using these filters here. And we will talk about this in a minute. But first, you must understand that if you click on your account and settings, here you will find your email addresses which you have connected with Canvas LMS. And Canvas Inbox will be communicating to your students on behalf of these email addresses. And you will be getting messages in these email addresses depending on your notification settings, which you can find in these notifications. If I click here, as you can see that for both of my email addresses, I have certain notification settings, which I have talked about in a separate video, which you can watch. But based on these settings, you will be receiving messages in these email addresses. Even then, both you and students will be communicating inside Canvas Inbox. And now I click on Canvas Inbox, and I will show you some of the features in this. So on the left hand side, you have these filters, all courses and favorite courses. So in favorite courses, as you can see that I have these three courses, and whatever course I select, I can select from here first. So I select this one. This will appear in this box, and in the next box, I can further filter it down based on the inbox or unread messages or starred messages are sent, archived, or submission comments. And these are the comments made in assignment submissions. So when students submit their assignments, you can comment on them, and I will show you in a minute. So first, for example, I click on inbox here, and now I can see that I have two messages here. And if I click on this, I can see those messages on the right hand side. The latest message appears at the top, as you can see from the timestamp. So one of my student, which is actually my own account, sent me a message and then I replied to that. You can also see the course name here underneath my name. And if I want to further discuss this matter, I can still click on this reply button. In the settings tab, I have options. I can mark this as unread, and if I do that, a blue mark will appear here. I can unstart this conversation because it is already starred here. So if I click unstart, this star will disappear. I can straight away star it back from here as well. I can also star on the right hand side in this area, where I can reply to all, forward this message, and archive this message. And you archive those messages which you want to save, but you don't want to put them in your inbox. So in that case, you click on archive and the message will be archived. One point you should note here, that you cannot archive your sent messages, the messages which you have sent to someone. And if you want to filter those messages, you click here and you click on sent. So these are the sent messages. If I click on this and now I click on settings, I don't have archive option. In order to start a new message, you click on this pencil icon and it will show you this text, compose a new message. If I click on that, now I can compose a new message, and I can compose this in any of the courses. So I can select a course from here. Then in the to column, if I click on this icon, I can send this to all people in this course. If I click on teachers, it will show me all in teachers or a particular teacher. If I click back and I click on students, it will show me two of my students. One is with the email address, the other is with the name. So let us say I select this student, then I can put a subject. And now if I select more than one students, then I can check this, send an individual message to each recipient. Then I can simply type any message. I can also attach any file and select from my computer now. And there is a very important button here, which I will talk about in a separate video, but I can record an audio or a video straight away and send inside the message. And this is a very efficient way to communicate. You can quickly record a message. If I click on that, as you can see that when I am talking, it is showing me that my mic is active. I can click on this mic. I can select a particular mic and then I can start recording. I can also select webcam. I can also upload any pre-recorded audio file or a video file with my message. And one thing you should note is that the messages in the inbox itself do not count towards your storage allowance, but these files which you attach will definitely count towards your allowable storage. So all the attachments will be counted towards your allowed storage for every user. So I don't want to do that at the moment, but now I can simply click send and the message will be sent. So if I click send, I will see this message sent. So here you compose a new message. This is a reply icon. This is reply to all. You can delete this, and we have already discussed this setting option. Now here is a blue circle, and inside a circle there is a number. It means that I have one unread message in my inbox. And if I click here, so this message will appear which we previously made as unread. So when you log into your account, this is the first thing you should notice. If there are some unread messages, you can straight away reply to them. And in my email, this is the message which I get from my course in Canvas, a notification from instructure.com. So if I click on that, this is one of the question of my students, and I can see the email of my student as well. So this is how it looks in your actual email. And now I will show you how it looks from a student perspective. I will log into my Samsung tablet and I will show you how a student sees this communication in the Canvas inbox. And now on my Samsung tablet, I log into my account as a student. And now I am logged into my Canvas Instructure account as a student. I am enrolled in only one course at the moment. Here I have got a recent feedback about one of the quizzes, and if I click on that, I can see the quiz and I can read the feedback about question number 1. And if I click on inbox and I filter with the course and I filter with my course, although I have only one course, so there is no need for that. And then I can filter based on inbox, unread status, starred status, sent messages, archived, or submission comments. And these submission comments are those which are the comments made by the teacher at the time of submission of assignments. So if I click on that, I can see that I have 2 comments. On the left hand side, you can see this number 2. And if I click on number 2, I can see the latest reply from myself at the top and the original comment made by my teacher at number 2. So my teacher made a comment on 19th of June and then I replied back today. And if I click on this icon here and then click on teacher, I can see the name of the teacher here. And now if I want to further discuss this matter, I can simply click on this arrow on the right hand side beside my course name, and if I click on that, I get this text box, and if I click inside, I can start typing my further response to that comment. And then I can click simply this send button and I will get this message sent. So this is how I can communicate as a student and reply to my submission comments. And now one last thing I would like to mention here is that once the date of any course has passed, then you cannot send messages to your students or any other people in the course. And now I'm sure you understand how to do communication in Canvas inbox.